appreciate having Silverstone on board. We appreciate having them. We always appreciate having our sponsors. Check out these prizes: the Silverstone Technology Farah B1 Pro. This is the first place prize. It's a mid-tower ATX case. The Farah B1 Pro it was a new case. It was just dropped in year 2020, in the middle of the year. So there you go. So in the second place prize, we have the Silverstone Technology Airblazer 120i Lite. This is a fan pack. It's got three 120 millimeter addressable RGB case lit fans and their controller, so you can put some really cool lighting effects and cooling in your case with that product. And in third place, this is what we're playing for right now, these Raven RVP01 oversized mouse pads by Silverstone Technology. I have one of these mouse pads. I love it. I've been using it now for a good while, and I absolutely love it. They're really wide mouse pads. They're like, I don't know, maybe 30 inches wide or something. They're really nice. But that's going to be our third place prize. So okay, let's talk about our game server provider, gameservers.com. We appreciate having them on board. All right, so I think we're underway here. We don't want to miss this, so let's drop this here. All right, let's get right into the action here. We're just now starting out. Okay, this is the second map in the best of three, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting underway. And looks like a push up towards mid. Tyler does handle his business there at Boiler. There's three in the apps, but the play over here is over here onto B site. Massfats decides he's going to stay alive until his rotates come in. And they're coming in, but they're going to, J-Pal's going to meet four guys like immediately. And how are they going to, J-Pal gets one of them, but Nivik trades it out. This is about the time when when Massfats is thinking, okay, maybe I should start peeking out. My guys are coming in. Maybe I should peek out and help him out with a little trade. Massfats with a nice peek, hits watch. He's coming out. Nivik is going up against Joey, and they do get Joey down, but no kit. Oh, there's the kit. There's the kit. Nivik has the kit. Makes fast work of that defuse. DankerMemerson are up 1-0. So, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate having you here at the stream. This is the third place decider match between DankerMemerson and 5 Kings. DankerMemerson is leading this best of 3 series 1-0. And it looks like they're making an aggressive push. 5 Kings are making their way up on the B. They're challenging it. They do mow Tyler down. Watch kills off. Scoobex has killed Nivik. So there's 2 guys rotating in. Massfats is in the smoke. He drops his own smoke and backs off. Joey has smoked it off again from barbecue. Massfats knows he's there at barbecue, but he can't hit him. Joey's hopped up onto barbecue. He goes back down on the ground. Stu catches him. Massfats was looking to the left. What a trade. Massfats still has problems, and Joey up close. And he's outnumbered. So what's he going to do? He does take a peek. Takes one with him. So 5 Kings puts a round on the board. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It's 1-1 in the early rounds of the second map. 5 Kings are starting out as T. as DankerMemerson elected to start out as CT, as this was a 5 Kings map selection. So DankerMemerson, they are defending first. Here comes the smokes. Here comes the group. They make it in. Stu doesn't get anybody. And they've got the bomb down, and it's a 4v1. MassFats doesn't do anything there. So 5 Kings has a nice entry. They've got 2 rounds on the board now. They're leading 2-1. Okay. Okay, here. So we're back in here. All right. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We have 8 viewers. Welcome to the stream. We appreciate having everybody here. Please tell your friends. Tell them to come in and join the stream. So here we go. So DankerMemerson, these guys, like I said, they are always game. They've been in the Final Four for probably the last 3 or 4 seasons. They're always in the Final Four. They're always in the mix here at Club Conflict, and you can never count them out. And they're pushing down the middle, 4 strong, as 5 Kings has made it onto the site, uncontested. Now J-Pow's going to start watching the 6. And DankerMemerson, they seem to be content just to save in a 5v4, which is interesting. It's kind of interesting, right? So, but what's their plan, you say? Well, I think what their plan is they're going to try to catch some exits. And they're going to try to do some kind of a fancy, funny, steal weapons from the exit guys, jump, kill, shoot. And look at all the weapons. Now, is anybody left alive to be rewarded with any? Tyler backs up. He didn't have a thing to show for it. That was fun, though. That was a lot of fun. You got to hand it to DankerMemerson. They're a fun team. What's up, Hectic? Yeah, we talk to you. We'll talk to you if you talk to us. So here we go. DankerMemerson is behind here in this second map. They're leading the series 1 map to 0. Benzie working his way up to Stuve. He has no idea he's there. He does now. Stuve just does trade it back, but Benzie kills Nivik. Tyler's sitting by himself onto the B site. Meanwhile, he's got Joey and Watch up here up on Banana. Awful's waiting for it. Awful would love them to run up into Banana. Got Scoobex looking for intel, pushing through the apps, just looking for some intel. MassFats is hurt, Mini Pit. Stu hears a smoke and a flash. You know, what's that smoke and what's that flash about? It's designed to pull Awful off, but Awful is not going for it. Scoobex does catch Stu. He's right above MassFats. MassFats catches him, so that didn't work out too well for him. But MassFats is hurt badly. And what are they going to do? As they make their entrance onto the B site, they have B, and then MassFats is lit. He's by himself. So 5 Kings look like they're going to be leading 4-1. If you're just joining our stream, welcome to the stream. You are watching the Club Conflict 3rd place decider match for Club Conflict Season 26. And we have 4th seed 5 Kings team, who's 7-3, versus 6th seed DankerMemerson, who's 6-3 in this best of 3 series. Now DankerMemerson, they're leading 1 map to 0. They won 16-12 on Vertigo. So if you just joined us, you missed that. So DankerMemerson has 1 map advantage. And 5 Kings puts another round on the board. So, it looks like that, well, they got three guys going up banana. It's probably going to be a banana hit. You've got Watch sitting here looking for anything. But awful, he's busy watering the plants. And nobody was shot when they crossed. And now they're coming on to A site. Man, that was a good play. So they went and made noise over at B site, and then immediately came to A, got the bomb down. Nobody's coming for this. Tyler's checking out the cool windows in the chapel. So nobody's coming for this. Joey's gonna come hunting. Tyler trying to make him pay. Well, Five Kings leads 5-1. So it looks like they're gonna try to stack A site over here. Joey's pushing up alt mid. Nivik getting busy. He's traded out immediately though. They now have the lane and A site coming in. Stu misses. He whiffs on his shot with the op. The bomb is going down. We got guys in hit. So it's Massfats in a 1v3. He doesn't even have a kit. What's he going to do? Well, Massfats knows they have an op. He heard it. He's going to try to take it. And he catches it. He takes one. J-Pow gives him an op. So Five Kings are leading 6-1. DankerMemerson have not figured out this puzzle that is Five Kings on Inferno yet. Okay, so they're making their way up banana. At least they're putting the fire up there. Awful. Peeks for it. Joey obliges him there with the AK up banana. So they're getting a little aggressive. Massfats was up close. Oh, Massfats catches one anyway. Benzie trades him back. And it looks like they're going to have B site relatively fairly easily. Benzie's already crossed. Stu's late to the party. They throw the bomb up onto the site. Nivik's coming late as well. Watch is going to put the bomb down. So they're leaving. DankerMemerson's out of here. But Screwbags catches him. Catches two of them, and Nivik trades it back. Nivik's the only one getting out of here alive this round. He makes it out of there with an AK-47 though. Decent health, full armor. Excuse me. So Five Kings are gonna pull up to a 7-1 lead here on Inferno. So it's going to be interesting to see what DankerMemerson does to adjust to this. Because five kings, they're handling their executes onto the site very well. They're making it difficult for DankerMemerson. Now they got aggressive down the middle. Jay Powell catches a couple of them, but that aggression pays off. So they push down the middle, and that was an unexpected play. Played right into DankerMemerson's hands, and they get on the board now 2-7. So that's good. They hadn't won a round in probably 5. So here we are. So looking at the overview, it looks like Nivik pushed down. Nivik's down on bench, catches Skubex. Well, that was huge. Nivik with another big play down middle. J-Pow catches him with the op, but the damage has been done. It's a 3v2. The bomb is going to go B probably. Now they're going to go, they look like they might want to go mid. So they decide they want to come A. And here they go through the apps. J-Pow taking the lead, peeking with his op. Tyler's in anything. He tries. Stu does catch him. Joey knows where Stu is, though. Joey grabs the bomb. There ain't much Stu can do about Joey planting if Joey wants to. Joey's got this plant. And there it goes. Now Stu has been smoked off. Awful lets him know, though, that he's in the lane. Now he's got Joey looking both ways. Stu takes advantage of that. Looks like DankerMemerson are going to catch their third round. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. We appreciate having you here. This is the second map in a best of 3. This is the third place decider match between 4th seed 5 Kings, who's 7-3, and 6th seed DankerMemerson, who's 6-3. DankerMemerson is leading this series 1 map to 0. And 5 Kings has been dominant so far this half. DankerMemerson have won the last 2 rounds, though. They're making somewhat of a comeback. Oh man, lots of flashes going on here, and I'm missing the action. I couldn't even tell you what happened. I think a lot of people died on banana, because that's where the bomb ended up. So it looks like we totally missed the action, but I bet it was glorious. As DankerMemerson puts another round up, 7-4. Okay, here we go. It is round 12, the second map. Now, if we do have a third map, it's going to be Dust 2, just so you know. So DankerMemerson, they're getting aggressive down banana. Skubex is walking up middle. Nobody really knows it. Tyler's holding down apps. He's about to get real busy. Tyler gets peeked. Benzie kills him. And they are on site. Joey's trying to hold down the peaks from the corner. Stu catches Benzie. Skubex on the flank catches Nivik. Ooh, they know Skubex is top mid. He'll smoke it off. They work their way over towards library. Joey's going to have his hands full here in a minute. J-Pow's pushed up close onto the site. J-Pow's up on a... He's in the library now. They're not coming in, so it's not happening. It's a whole lot of nothing here. Stu and Awful decide they're going to save. that's the smart thing to do. Stu catches J-Pow hunting. There we have it. So 5 kings. They're leading 8-4. So once again, Tyler is defending the apps. Tyler's pushing up, and he gets aggressive and pays for it in the apps. So the apps have plenty of participants, plenty of T's in the apps. There's no shortage of anybody on the A site, I'll tell you what, is in the form of terrorists. So here they come, making their entrance, as grand as can be. Massfats hops up on that filthy box there. Oh, here comes the fire. Here comes the heat. Massfats catches Skubex, but he gets flanked. Nivek slides up into the site. Benzi's hurt. Ooh, bad timing. And 5 kings are leading 9-4. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. I'm your host. I'm Ballistics. I'm the Director of Operations here at Club Conflict Online Gaming League. And you are watching a third place decider match for Club Conflict League. I was joined with Zayhan. Zayhan was here for a while. I expect to have him to return here in a bit. Sorry about missing all this action here. Down the middle, lots of death going on here. Tyler with a scout, doing his best. He's been flamed out. Tyler catches one. 5 kings are in the double digits now, leading 10-4. So I will remind everyone that Inferno, this is 5 kings map selection. The last map was DankerMemerson's map selection, Vertigo. They won that map 16-12. Powell with that off up the middle catches Tyler. So everybody's in position here. Watch is pushing up. Is that you, Zayhan?
Just in time to catch the second half. I'm sorry about that. I am back.
Yeah, all right. Glad to have you here. 5 kings.
Up 10-5.
Yeah.
10, I'm sorry. Whoa. Got ahead of myself. Up 10-4. I'm here in this 4v2 for the last round of the half. Stu and Massfats with it all to do. Try to get their 5th round on the board for their team. And this is a notoriously CT-sided map as well. So very good showing out of 5 kings. And it may prove me wrong saying 2-0 DankerMemerson.
Yeah, that was a bold prediction. But, I mean, I could, you know, I've seen DankerMemerson perform in these situations before, so.
True, they were down on Vertigo as well before they won. They kind of like, they were taking it easy, and then all of a sudden they were like, all right, guys, it's time to let's get this over with.
Yeah, they turned on the Jets. But now 5 kings leads 11-4. That's a pretty good score for a half. So 5 kings gets to switch to CT now. DankerMemerson are going to have to see if they can terrorize themselves to 12 rounds to get the win. So we'll watch the auto director, see if it catches any action here. As they push up Banana, it's going to be Joey and Benzi defending this. Joey sitting in dark as the 3 of them have already crossed. Wow, they pushed back way into the chapel and clear out Benzi.
What a good smoke that is.
Wow. Skubex is trying to come up in there, but they've already established themselves. J-Pal, meanwhile, pushes in. Wow, look what happened to this USP work these guys are doing here. Stu was hurt. That was amazing.
He had a good play at a Danker, that player on the site, though. They just couldn't take him down. The deep CT smoke to push in and wrap around the church was very well thought out. Very aggressive, just like DankerMemerson usually plays. That's right there, right about where their style is at. But they just weren't able to connect onto the player on the site. He was alive for way too long. And the Five Kings team rotated in to give them
Yeah.
their 12th round.
Well, you know, while we're in a pause here, let's take a moment here and take a quick look at some of the stats here the Five Kings had during the regular season. You can see who they played. You can see that, you know, they're no stranger to Inferno. They like Inferno. The majority of their wins, 3 out of 4 of their wins were on Inferno during regular season. So they're very comfortable on this map. And you can tell with this 14 or this 12 to 4 lead here in the second map. So they're wanting to push the third map. They're going to force the issue here. They'd like to get the win, force this third map. And by the way, if we do have a third map, it's going to be Dust 2. Who doesn't like Dust 2? So check out their stats. Let's take a look here. We're going to drop that, and we're going to pick up DankerMemerson stats, their regular season stats. And you can tell that they don't mind Inferno. And they're pretty strong in their Infernos. They did lose to Iniquity, and it looked like it was a close one in overtime. And that's the second seed team. So that just goes to show you that DankerMemerson can play Inferno. So I'd expect to see them to turn on the Jets here and close this score a little bit here in the second half. We're still in the pause, and while we're in the pause, why don't we just take a quick look at the prizes? These prizes are the FARA B1 Pro provided by Silverstone Technology. This is a mid-tower ATX case. It's been reviewed very well. Brand new case. It came out in 2020, and I guess it has some really great cooling. It comes with 4 120 millimeter addressable RGB case-lit fans, the FARA B1 Pro. And for second place, we have the Airblazer 120i Lite. This is a fan pack. It comes with 3 120 millimeter addressable RGB case-lit fans and their controller. So you can add some really snazzy cooling and lighting to your case with the Airblazer 120i Lite by Silverstone Technology. And for this map right here, or this match, we are playing for this third place prize, the Raven RVP01. And we got to yeah, this is what they're playing for, these oversized cloth mouse pads. And these mouse pads are really awesome. I have one. I've had it for, you know, about 2 years now, and I love it. It's what I use daily. So it's a great mouse pad. So let's take a quick look at the bracket also. This is how we got here. So DankerMemerson, they lost 2-0 to Iniquity. Five Kings lost 2-0 to UYU. And that's why we're here in this third place decider match. We'll get this underway. Right after this match, though, we do have the grand finals. The grand finals will take place. That's going to be between 2 undefeated teams, Iniquity and UYU. You do not want to miss that match. That's coming up here soon. Just so you know, that's coming up later. Let's not forget that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to drop this. We're going to get right back into the action. Here we are. We're underway. Pause is over. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. Oh man, did they hold down the lane? Watch with that. My goodness, that MP9 hot rod is hot for sure.
Right into the blender.
Jeez.
Grind him up, cut him down. Mass Fats with a Glock, gonna try to do something here. He's hoping for at least 1 kill. It might be Joey as the contact is about to be made. He's jumping around. Oh, Mass Fat's going for the knife.
Oh, that was dirty. Mass Fats, I like the patience there. Oh my goodness. That was. This has found him. He said, where'd I just die from? Joey wants to know where he just died from. That is too funny. Where'd I just die
Mass
from?
Fats gets 2.
He said, where did I just die from? Mass pulls off the ninja knife. Mass he's got the MP9 capillary. No health to speak of. Five Kings puts their 13th round up on the board.
Jeez, Masfats is able to get an op with all that money. The knife and an MP9 kill. And that's exactly what he's going to do.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got a big night of Counter-Strike ahead of us. We've got the grand finals directly after this.
First kill going the way of DankerMemerson as Masfats takes out J Powell in the middle section, leaving 5 Kings to divide their players amongst the 2 sites. No contact being made as of yet. Ooh, Scoop is going to bank a nade into Nivik. There's a little bit of damage. Some nades coming over A. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of contact towards B here, trying to maybe fake B and then push A later. Scoop is going to push into the apartments, and Stu is going to catch him off guard, leaving just that one solo player from DankerMemerson to hold on to the A site. But 5 Kings thinks that's enough. They're going to rotate back, and they're going to go B. Or, I'm sorry, DankerMemerson's going to rotate back and go B. 5 Kings is holding to a B. Oh, and there goes the rotate in.
They're starting to rotate out.
They're rotating now. They waited so long.
But what's going to happen here? If they have a smoke, then they're going to be in a very good position here.
Smokes are raining in, but Joey knows he does manage to get 2 quick frags, but Stu takes him down. But that's a great play on his part because it brings his team into a 3-on-2, which is way more durable than a 5-on-2. YJ and Benz over towards the CT side. That's fast. Flash in. Shots going back and forth. YJ gets the pick on the Nivek. CT's immediately smoked back off. Oh, right clicks the nade right in the Duke's pocket. He catches that nade. Drops to 55 HP. Manages to pick up the frag on the Benz. YJ with the quick refrag. Masfat's just teasing him, going for the shot. He's just going to push. He's just going to push. Masfat's falling down.
Masfats with the play of the day.
Bomb is ticking down. Masfat's going to peek here and gets him through the smoke, giving DankerMemerson their 6th round.
Okay, that was a good round for DankerMemerson. Now all they need is 11 more. But it all starts with 1, right? So 5 Kings, they're in a good position here, leading 13-5 on the second map. Looking at the overview, they have completely stacked. 5 Kings have completely stacked B site. Awful has no idea. He's about to run into a wave of them. And is he going to punish him? Yes. Punish he shall. Look, he even gets time for a reload and a splash. Let's see what he gets here. Yeah. Look at that. DankerMemerson puts their 6th round up. 5 Kings, they jumped into the blender there on B. That never works out. You ever notice that? Anytime you ever like run 5 in a banana, it never works out. Everybody's like climbing over top of each other, and yeah. I mean, I've experienced that. Maybe you haven't, but it never works out when you get 5 right on top of banana defending it. So here we go. Awful pushing up B again. They're pushing again. They want. Oh no! They caught him in the fire. Benzie pushed down. Awful was stuck, man. He couldn't move anywhere, and Benzie pinned him to the wall. Down banana. Benzie's thinking about getting even more aggressive as he pushes down mid with the smoke. Masfats and Nivik are thinking about going up mid. Masfats is still the holding down spawn. Watch is on Arch. Joey and Benzie are holding down banana. Watch kills Nivik. Okay. Stu gets J Powell from Boiler. Stu's hurt. Mass Fats is still sitting in bottom mid with his op. Oh, he ran right through this fire and gets lit up nicely. I don't know why. What did that buy him? He's looking for some anything. What will they give him? He'll take anything they give him. They're not giving him anything right at the moment. They're going to give him a hard time. From the planter, Massfats catches that one. But Benzie is there to clean up. So 5 kings. They're up to 14. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. I'm your host. I'm Ballistics. I'm the Director of Operations here. This is the second map in our best of 3. DankerMemerson is leading 1 map to 0. 5 kings, though, well on their way to putting their own map on the board. Leading 14 to 6. As they get aggressive, 5 kings have pushed up. They are planting the bomb on the B site.
Each team has, well, I don't want to call anything in. Never mind.
DankerMemerson planted the bomb, but that's all they got out of it was a planted bomb.
It is likely that each team has won the other team's map pick, because, or no, Vertigo was DankerMemerson's map pick, wasn't it?
Yeah, Vertigo was DankerMemerson's map pick. Each team seems like they're going to win their map pick. So we're going to get a third map, looks like, if 5 kings wins this, and we're going to go into Dust 2. So while we're waiting for that, we'll we'll take like a 4 or 5 minute break, waiting for the teams to jump into the third map. If we get a third map, we're getting ahead of ourselves here, though.
Cannot give that caster's curse. Do not do it. You never know what could happen.
You never know. That's right. DankerMemerson could always come back.
Big nade coming in from Joey, knocking Awful down to 50 HP. Swap see all that with Mass Vets. The opposite of Bogdan's Law, giving the op to the full player. Wonder if anybody remembers that. Am I too old? Bogdan's Law. Beautiful flick out of J-Pow on a Tyler. Try to sneak through the smoke and catch him off guard. Nivek taking the lead here, takes the first shot onto Watt J. They know that Scoob might be up on the balcony, so they're going to boost and try to take him down. But Scoob is not falling for it. He's not playing into their hand. Oh, he's about to get flashed. He quickly dips into apartments. They don't know that he's there. Oh, he just barely saw the tip of his gun, but he gets the quick pick on the Nivek. Nice patience out of Scoob to hold on there. J-Power rotating over from the arch side will swing in, taking the first pick on the Stuve, leaving just Awful with Massfats. Awful with another refrag. Massfats with another on a Scoob. Benz with a trade, leaving Awful alone and trying to keep his team alive in this match. Plenty of utility. Oh, Awful does get the first pick, and he's immediately traded out by Joey, which will give the map to 5 kings.
Oh boy.
Bringing us 1-1.
1 map to 1. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like they're going to be, looks like we're going to get that third map, Dust 2. It's going to be coming up here any moment. So, yeah, look at this. Let's look at these score lines. Watch, Joey and Benzie, J-Pow, Scoobex. 5 kings have won the second map, 16 to 6. Okay, well, we will return, ladies and gentlemen. That is true. We will return. And don't go away. We will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. I'm your host, Ballistics. I'm joined by my good friend Zayhan. Zayhan, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. Like I said, a little tired, but I'm here for this exciting night of Counter Strike.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome. So we got Five Kings versus DankerMemerson third place decider match going on right now, and I'll tell you what happened. So DankerMemerson they picked Vertigo and they won 16-12. And then what was the final score? I missed that on the second map because it's Five Kings got their map. It was Inferno, and I think they won like was it 16-5? It was
Yeah, it
pretty
was like
impressive.
16-6, something like that.
Yeah. So so Five Kings had an impressive comeback there on that match. So here we are. They forced the third map in our third place decider match. So you know the Counter Strike's going to be great tonight. Our grand finals match is being delayed for this map to be played, and we appreciate it. We apologize to the teams that are waiting that they wanted to kick off at 10 p.m., but they're going to be delayed by this map. So we're going to get this Dust 2 underway here any moment, and this should be good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. I'm your host. I am Ballistics. I'm the Director of Operations. I am joined by my co-host, Zayhan, and my teammate and also Club Conflict admin and caster, Zayhan. I appreciate having you here with us, Zayhan. so, so here we are. Let's see here. We'll drop this will return. And I got to, what happened here? I got to keep reconnecting here. Let's do that again. That's always fun to reconnect. So we're going into the server. I'm sitting in a GoTV server. These teams will knife for sides. And that's probably what's going on. That's why I'm getting reconnected here in GoTV. So they are knifing for sides as we speak, I believe. No, they haven't. They have not started to knife yet, but they will. So everybody on Five Kings is ready. We've got DankerMemerson readying up. Okay. There we go. So we're getting close, and we're getting ready to knife it out. So let's join it. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I give you DankerMemerson versus Five Kings in a knife match. The only knife of this best of three. This is it. Guaranteed to be blood and violence down mid as these teams meet with their sabers out. Oh, the carnage in lower B tunnel is horrific. And MassFats lives to win the knife. And that's probably important because you get to pick what side team you're going to start on. Let's see what MassFats picks. What's he going to pick, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see what he picks. Stay or swap. He picked a swap. Are you kidding me? DankerMemerson decided to swap. And this map is getting underway here any moment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the third map in a best of three, a third place decider map between Five Kings and DankerMemerson. We appreciate having everybody here. Thank you for having everybody here. We appreciate it. Please tell your friends, come on in here and watch this. It's going to be a great match. Already has been. These teams are tied one map to apiece. DankerMemerson won the first map, Vertigo 16-12. Five Kings, that was their pick, by the way. Five Kings won their map, which was their pick, Inferno. They won it 16-6. So, looking at the overview, it looks like it's going to be a hit over here. It's going to be a hit over here on B site. Benzi's sitting here with his USP for a moment. He was anyway. Now we got rotates coming in the form of Watch and Joey. So it's a 4v2. Joey comes in the window, and they're immediately killed as they make their entrance. DankerMemerson's up on the board, 1-0. So how big is that winning knife? Do you think on Dust 2?
Well, Dust 2, along with Mirage, was probably the most even maps. So I don't, it's nice to have the ability to choose your side, but I think either way, the better team is going to win this map.
That's a fact. I agree with that. That's well put there, Zayhan. So here we are. They're going long. It looks like they're going to think about hitting long. J-Pow's just waiting from his spawn. He's calling it, but meanwhile, here comes the cavalry. They're on B. They're on A site.
A lot of money invested on the 5 King side here. They do have 5 pistols and armor. Joey with another kill, trying for a third. Unable to connect. Benz comes in to help him out. Stu with 1, can't get the second. Leaving Massfats alone with 25 HP. Tags up J-Pow a lot. He's only got 7 health though. J-Pow over the smoke, tagged up. These players are so hurt. If only Massfats had a nade. Let's go walk through the smoke. Is J-Pow ready for it? No. All 3 of these players are 1 hit. Joey goes for the peek and does get taken down. J-Pow left with the Galil, holding the angle on Massfats. This is a very tough round here. And as he goes for the peek, it takes him down. A lot of money invested out of the 5 King side, though. They spent so much money that round that even after winning, they're still going to have to buy SMGs and FAMASs, and they have that 1 AK. However, on Dust 2, you don't really need a whole lot of money because 1 Scout can do a lot of damage. A Scout D combo or a Scout MP9 combo can do a lot, especially how big mid and long are. A lot of ways to go.
No doubt about it. So here we are. We got Watch pushed down onto long. He's pushed way down long. They're coming up. Cat. And you know that J-Pow has to hear it. J-Pow has to hear him coming up Cat. So it is a 4v4, 4v5 here. Okay, so we're going mid. Tyler opens it up. Tries to get Scoobex, but Benzie trading it back. So they do have the B site. Scoobex is outside. It's a 2v1 now.
Remember how I was talking about that Scout?
Yeah.
2 quick kills from Matchfest there with a 3rd tag, and the Deagle combo comes in to finish him off. Caster's Curse. Yeah, the Scout Deagle combo is very efficient because all you have to do is land one of the shots on both guns. So if the Deagle hits him, it's a 1 shot for the Scout. If the Scout hits him, it's a 1 shot for the Deagle.
So Nivik looks like he's going to take the bomb all by himself towards the B tons. He drops it outside the tunnels. Scoobex, he's pushed up into B site. He's sitting right outside of the tunnel with his ear to the wall. Meanwhile, J-Pow's pushed up, looking for info. He's got 2 guys top mid. Awful takes the opportunity to start moving. Awful's dead, but Nivik gets a 3-piece here in the tunnels. Scoobex is still sitting there outside, just waiting patiently. Nivik moves the bomb back over towards the A site. They're just going to let Scoobex sit there on that box as long as he wants. So Scoobex is coming looking. Anything he can get here would be a benefit if he could steal a rifle from someone. Stu catches him in the lower tunnel. And DankerMemerson are up 3-1. So let's see it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think is going to win this? 5 Kings or DankerMemerson? Who's going to be the 3rd place winner of Club Conflict Season 26? And then I'd also like to see what your thoughts are on the grand finals match that's going to take place directly after between our first seed team UYU, who's undefeated 10-0, and our second seed team Iniquity, who's also 10-0. These teams are going to meet on the battlefield. So it looks like they're going to hit long A. Here comes the smoke into A. Watch backs off, as does Joey. They're letting him have it. The bomb has been planted, and they're now making a wrap here. Masfats has an op, and he does get watch with it, but now they have an op in long. That's not going to bode well for Stuve. J Powell throws that nasty fire, flushing him out. Joey comes in and cleans it up. Nicely done. And 5 Kings are going to get a defuse here. Okay, so 5 Kings staying strong. So here we are. This is the third place decider match, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third map. Each of these teams has one map already won. One map in the bag. Benzie getting aggressive. Finds Nivik in the upper B tons. Masfats getting aggressive with that op. He's got friends. Stu trades it out. They're being aggressive. They've pushed through mid. They've smoked off the CT spawn. Stu is trying to see what he can find up here. Benzie shows him what he can find. And 5 Kings puts their third round on the board. So this is a very, very close. It's back and forth, back and forth. I got a feeling this could be a long match, but that's okay because we love good Counter-Strike. This is the third map. DankerMemerson, coincidentally, they picked Vertigo. They won 16-12, and then 5 Kings, their pick was Inferno, and they won that 16-6. So each of these teams have won their own map picks. So here we are on Dust 2, the final map. I'm missing all the action, but it looks like there's some action going into the B site. Joey's late to the party. He's coming in though. Watch is coming in through the tunnels. Tyler's watching that. Tyler jumps around the back. Tyler does catch Joey. Tyler does escape Watch. He now knows Watch is in the tunnels. That's good intel to know. Watch does kill Stu. This is going to be interesting. What's he do with this flash? Ooh, wow. That wasn't a flash. That was a decoy.
Yeah.
Watch with the tricks. Good job, Watch, to tie it up 4-4.
Good play out of him. I'm very impressed at that off shot from Tyler onto the window player. That was very crucial. But unfortunately, that flash from Watch was just too good. He was unable to connect on him coming out of the tunnel. Giving 5 Kings their 4th round and a nice 1-on-2 from Watch.
No doubt about it. So they tied it up. So these teams have proved that they each of these teams wants the 3rd place. They're not giving it up. DankerMemerson wants it. 5 Kings wants it. Who's going to be our 3rd place team? So Joey with 2 blind kills. Looking at the overview, you can see they are going to work their way down the A site. Joey is sitting here in the nice little cheeky corner by car. And he's got J-Pow. Oh, it's getting hot. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Joey's a little late on that smoke as Nivik lights his feet on fire. So here comes the execute. Nivik catches J-Pow. Nivik has the bomb. It's going down. Stubex is pushing up. Ooh. Nivik is killed by Benzi. Massfats handles business with 2 upshots. Man. Anytime Massfats has an op in his hands, you never know what's going to happen. He's just one of those players when he has an op. You do not want to be on the other end of it. Fast push up Cat. Watch sitting on a ramp. He's joined by his teammate Joey. There's fire on A site. Joey pushes up. Joey's got this nasty little spot he likes to play, and he's pushed up to it. I wonder if they catch him, if they see this spot where he's sitting. I don't think they know he's there. And I've seen him do some cool stuff from here before. And he does get 2-piece. Stuve kills him. And Stuve does handle business, kills Skubex at elevators, so DankerMemerson puts her 6th round on the board. So we're just clawing back and forth, back and forth. We love it. That's CSGO for you, especially when you got teams that want it and have the skills to take it. Playing. So the bomb gets dropped outside of B tunnels. It looks like they're stacking B site hard. I mean, there's all 5 of them in there. These guys have no idea all these guys are in here. Tyler's about to find out probably. Nivik goes and grabs the bomb. He's making his rotate out. Meanwhile, Tyler is being kind of quiet as he starts rotating towards mid. He's getting flanked. He has no idea Joey's behind him, though. He knows now. Tyler knows now. Tyler's going to have to push mid. Tyler does push mid. He gets caught. Ooh, awful. Saves his life. Tyler gets a 2-piece down mid. And Watch decides he wants to peek Awful. Not smart. Awful with an AK is a dangerous thing as DankerMemerson puts her 7th round on the board. So, okay. 4 rounds to the CTs, 7 for the Ts. Interesting. You know, that's the problem. Once the Ts get the op, it gets more difficult, especially if you have a good opper. And Massfats fits that category nicely. Let's see what happens here. So Massfats and Nivik they're going to try Benzi. Benzi's going to throw a flash right into him. Nivik comes in blind. Massfats gets caught as well. And there you have it. It's a 5v3 that quickly. Now it's a 3v3 rather. Stuve with the flash down the mid, going up Cat with the bomb. His teammate's already on a site. And then you've got Joey and Long. What's he going to do?
I've talked about this before, but I do believe that this is a more DankerMemerson decided map just because of their playstyle is so loose and puggy-ish. I don't want to say exactly puggy, but they play a lot looser and a lot frag heavy, which is great for Dust 2. So I do think they have the advantage here.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Ooh, Tyler with the dirty angle.
Scoob with the refrag. Going up, Joey is also on his way up the ramp as well. Scoob hiding in the corner here.
Oh, and look what they're playing it for. That's rough. That makes it rough.
He's gonna drop the smoke down. Does get the frag on the Stu, but as soon as he taps that, Tyler should hear him and no.
And he runs. He runs. And DankerMemerson puts another round up. What a round. That was played well. I mean, they planted perfectly for themselves there on Cat. And 5 Kings put up a great effort there, but they didn't get it. So DankerMemerson's leading this 3rd map 8-4 in the first half. Look at the boosts. All these 5 Kings are going up to Cat. There's 3 of them boosted up Cat. I wonder how that's going to play out here. Masfats has the op down mid. He has no idea all these guys are right above him. He's going to find out quickly, I think. Let's see what happens. They're all just crouched there. Nobody knows they're there. Now they do. Okay, that was an opportune moment to peek. The bomb's going down over on A site. Tyler, how's he going to defend this? Tyler, they got a smoke down. The problem is it's a 4v2. That's a real problem. Tyler, though, has a nice little start. That bomb is planted. I wonder how long Steve can... Tyler can flank, and Tyler does have a nice little dirty flank, and Steve handles it. Yeah. They had to get aggressive with Steve, and Steve put an AK in their face. DankerMemerson's up 9-4. Yeah, let's see it in the chat. What do you guys think? Who's going to win this? DankerMemerson or 5 Kings? Who's going to be our third place winners? And we're, by the way, we're going straight into this grand final. As soon as this is over, I'm going to go ahead and join. I'm going to try to catch the veto. And we're going to get right into the grand final. It's going right underway. So here they go, push it down long. It's a 3v2. Scoop trying to catch him on the cross. Ben Z from Cat. Ben Z gonna try to keep Stu from planting. It's a 1v2. Oh, and look, he handles his business. 5 Kings. Ben Z putting his team on his shoulders. He's not willing to give up yet. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're just moments away, I think, from finding out who's going to be the third place winning team for Club Conflict Season 26. Ben Z with the aggression. Stu trades him. Scoob X. Oh, with a nade too. J Powell is sitting in B. They're still defending it. The bomb is down. That's a problem. 9-6 half. That's a pretty soft half. It's solid, but it's soft. It's not extremely good. It's not bad though. You know, if you're DankerMemerson, at least you come out with a 9. You got to be somewhat happy with that. But let's see what 5 Kings can do with their opportunity to be terrorists. Okay, looking at the overview, what do we see here? We see that they're just going to kind of take it slow up towards Cat, maybe. Let's follow Benzi. So this A site is defended pretty well. So then we have Tyler, who's getting challenged in the mid. They're coming after him. And there you have it. Stu knows they're coming to see him. Stu introduces him with a USP shot right to the face. Watch in a 1v1 with inferior weapon gets the win against Stu. Wow. Watch says, hey, I happen to love Glocks. We can tell. 5 Kings puts some much needed 7th round on the board. If you're joining us, just now joining us, welcome to the stream. I'm your host, Ballistics. I'm the Director of Operations here at Club Conflict Online Gaming League. Got a great night of Counter-Strike here ahead of us. We thank Team Iniquity and Team UYU for their patience as they're awaiting the winners of this match. They were originally scheduled for 10 p.m., but they are waiting for the winner of this so that we can join their match directly and stream it live. Some live action coming at you, folks. So Stuve, he's sitting there in B site, listening for what he can hear. Scoobex is in there in the upper B tunnels. Meanwhile, you've got Ben Z pushed up. We've got our first contact mid as Tyler takes out Ben Z. Watch catches him. Awful trades it back. Awful gets another one.
Ooh, Tyler catches Scoob off of guard, and the MAC-10 will reign supreme there, but Massfats does take him down through the door, leaving Joey alone in a 1-on-2. Massfats does only have 3 HP, but he has a scout, so if he can get one shot off, Awful has an eagle. This is the headshot, and Awful takes him down. Giving DankerMemerson their 10th round.
What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Third place decider match, and we get a third map. You got to love it. I do. I love it. I love how competitive all the teams are in Club Conflict, especially when it gets down to the playoffs. And in particular, the Final Four.
A little bit of misbuy out of Tyler. It looks like he does not have armor with that AUG. Ooh, watch with the quick push out long and the insta 1D onto Nivek. Awful trades it back using the cover of that Molotov. That is going to do big damage. Ooh, it lands at their feet. Awful with another. Awful with 3. Burning to the molly gets taken down. Massfats with the last 2 to clean it up.
Massfats with the nade and the op at the same time. Giving the illusion of a 2-piece. A 2-for-1. So DankerMemerson seemed to be in control here, 11-7 in this second half. Let's see what we get. So it looks like they're getting ready to hit, you know, just looking at the overview, they're getting ready to hit B. Or they're at least giving the illusion of it. Let's see what happens here. Stuve's in a dirty spot. I kind of like where Stuve is sitting because as long as he don't give up his position, they're starting to make their move out. Let's see what Stuve does with this. Stuve waits, and now he takes his opportunity to introduce his position. And it is a dominant one as DankerMemerson goes up 12-7. That was a nice play. So DankerMemerson are leading this Dust 2 12-7. So again, they're going to come into the B site. They want more B site. They want to rectify that last round. And Tyler gives them an opportunity. Tyler has the right weapon. Awful handles a little mid-aggression. J-Pow and Joey now have the site. Here comes a rotate. Massfats catches one with a nade. Well-timed nade there. And the bomb is down and Joey's hurt. He's down to 1 hit HP and he's pushing. And he does get one. He catches Massfats, but Divik's there to scoop up, clean up that op, clean up the kill. And DankerMemerson sitting at a nice little 13-7 scoreline. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. We appreciate having you here. Stick around. We've got the grand finals match is next. It's a best of 3 between 2 10-0 undefeated Counter-Strike teams. UYU versus Iniquities coming up directly after this match.
Quick push onto the B side here from 5 Kings. A lot of nades raining in. Stu with the first frag. Tyler with the second. Tyler with a third as well. Flashes and starts going back and forth. Massfats with another and Stu to clean it up. No losses for the DankerMemerson side. This is going to be 5 Kings ready to buy. The possibility for DankerMemerson to put it up on match point.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting round for sure. What is going to happen? I'm gonna just let auto director catch this here because I don't want to be missing any of this action. So Stu throw some nades into the B tunnels. They're splitting it up. It looks like Bomb's just sitting comfortably top mid, maybe thinking about a cat push. We got two guys we got in lower tunnels coming up, working towards mid. Benzie is peeking mid. Meanwhile, you've got Tyler hanging out with his buds, just holding down mid. So everybody, everybody knows there's people mid. Okay, so as they start working up cat, starting to work up cat. Awful's going to be trying to defend this. Benzie's pushed up.
Nivek with a kill on the Joey at long. 3 of the 5 Kings players stacked up towards the cat side. A lot of nade damage came in and dropped a watch. And Ben's to low. J-Pow jumping into mid, no fear, taking down Tyler, using that up like a shotgun. The nades are going to come in towards the A side here. And that's where 3 of the DankerMemerson players are. Ben's leading the charge, gets a couple of shots on the Massfats. The Molotov comes in to push him off of his angle. A lot of nades going back and forth. Massfats taken down. Awful with the trade. Awful with 2. 1 for a third. And he manages to pick up a third, leaving J-Pow alone to try to keep his team in the match. And
Oh,
Nivik
wow.
will take him down and bring it DankerMemerson to their 15.
DankerMemerson are on match point. That was a big round by Awful. And just frag after frag. So 5 Kings with their last ditch effort, they have all bought. And see what happens here as DankerMemerson, they are on match point. Massfat smokes off long. He throws a fire in there. They pushed out. Massfats catches watch. He returns a nade, and 3 DankerMemerson members back off towards elevator. Massfats is back on the A site with the op. He's hurt. DankerMemerson, Massfats only has 13 HP left as he backs off. But they seem like they're Benzie and company. They're convinced they're coming A. So there's the smoke for the cross. They're coming in. They are going to challenge. And Awful loves a good challenge. Awful throws the fire, and he gets killed immediately. Awful and Massfats are history as the rotate comes in the form of Nivik. One good nade right into the bomb site. Nivik hits J-Pow in the head with that AUG. Throws a nice fire onto the site. Stu says, you know what? We're on match point. Let's not get excited here. Let's back up. Let's back up. Nivik's like, come on. So there you have it. So it looks like 5 Kings are going to get their 8th round on the board. DankerMemerson will stay on 15, match point again. And there'll be plenty more opportunities for DankerMemerson to win here. 5 Kings do have 8 though.
Five on 5 here still. There's a minute left in the round. Nivik with the first kill onto Joey. Massfats here's a lot of activity over towards the cat side. Peeks out, does miss the shot on Benz, and Benz gets a quick refrag. Taking that cat control. Awful will trade him out. Coming out long now. Nivik in trouble. Gets 1 before he goes down. J-Pow managing to refrag. Scoop, but cat takes down Awful, leaving Tyler and Stuve in a 2v2. Match point here. The bomb is towards the long side. Looks like they're going to elect to rotate out and go up cat. Yep, J-Pow on his way up cat. Drops down in the mid. I don't think Tyler heard that. Stuve with the quick frag onto Scoob, but J-Pow is going to go over to the B side. where neither of them are, he's going to get a free plant here and the ability to plant on 1-on-2 in a situation. B site is also notoriously hard to retake for the CTs. That bomb is going to go down. Now the jig is up. DankerMemerson are ready to go. They understand what's going on here. J-Pow's going to go towards the window to try to get a quick pick to start it off with. Stuve holding the window. They're waiting for him to come out. Tyler with the fake flash in. Oh, and he manages to take him down, giving DankerMemerson their 16th round, ending this series 2-1 in favor of DankerMemerson. And that is your third place team, DankerMemerson. Fourth place is going to be 5 Kings.
There you go. DankerMemerson wins it. Good job, 5 Kings. There's no shame in a 7-4 record for the season. No shame in that at all. Congratulations on your 4th place team, 5 Kings. Congratulations, DankerMemerson, on your 3rd place win. And let's see if we're going to be able to get this other match underway, or if what's going to happen with this, because there's talk that they may be trying to. I don't know what's going to happen here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold tight. We're going to see if this match can get underway. Okay, be right back.
They're talking about rescheduling.
They're All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Here we are, Iniquity versus UYU grand final. Thank you for being patient. We really appreciate that. Here we are in the. We're looking at the vetoes. What's going on here right now? Real quickly, we just want to see UYU vetoed Mirage. So it's Train, Nuke, Inferno. Train, Nuke, and Inferno, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we got here. Train, Nuke, and Inferno. UYU. This is going to happen here any moment, so hang tight. So Train's first. Train, Nuke, and Inferno. That's a weird. Train. So yeah, Train, Iniquity pick. UYU pick. Okay. So here we go. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a great match. We've got for you, we've got two undefeated teams. UYU, who's our first seed, 10-0, versus Iniquity. They are also undefeated, 10-0. These two teams have somehow managed to make it through regular season without meeting, and they're going to meet here tonight. And the first map up is Train. Who doesn't love a good match on Train? So what are your thoughts on this, Zayhan? Do you think Iniquity or UYU is going to be the victor here on Train?
You
What's your
know,
thoughts on it?
it's kind of crazy. I actually, I don't know. This could go either way.